Even family sedans are even faster now. So the real question here is no longer, can you build a fast car? But the actual question is, can you still make something that feels special? And this is exactly where Ferrari finds itself today. A company that is built on emotion is now living in a world ruled by technology. For us to understand the Ferrari F80, which is the Ferrari's latest hypercar, released in 2025, to mark the company's 8th anniversary, we cannot just start by talking about the car. What we need to do is go back, way back. Back when Ferrari didn't care about comfort. So back in 1987, Ferrari released something that did not make sense at all. The Ferrari F40. It had no carpets, no radio, no compromise. It was loud, violent, and honest, a little bit dangerous. But that was the point. Ferrari wasn't trying to impress you. They were trying to challenge you. But here is something people don't always talk about. You see, the F40 wasn't perfect. It had turbo lag. It was hard to drive. It could bite you if you made a mistake. But that imperfection is what made it feel alive. Then came 1995. F50 Ferrari arrived. Then Ferrari said, what if we take a Formula 1 engine and put it in a road car? And that's exactly what they did. But people didn't love it the same way. And why is that? Because it lost some of that raw madness. It became more engineered and more controlled. Then came the Enzo. This car didn't look friendly. It looked like a machine. Carbon fiber everywhere, F1 tech, no manual gearbox, and people complained again. Too technical, too cold. That was funny, right? Because today that car is a legend. Then Ferrari did something unexpected. They added electricity. The result, the LaFerrari. And then people said, that's not a real Ferrari. But Ferrari did not care because they knew something, what the world is just starting to realize now. That the future is changing. And now back to the F80. This guy is not trying to continue the story, he's rewriting it. Guys, before we continue the story, if you enjoy these stories, please don't forget to like and subscribe so I can keep on making these videos. Look at it closely. This is in the car designed to look beautiful. Every line, every cut, every opening, it has a purpose. Air is not just moving around it, but it's controlling the car, shaping it, using it. Old Ferraris were smooth, they flowed. But this doesn't flow, it attacks. With sharp edges, open vents, a body shaped by speed, not style. And I'll be honest, the first time you see it, it does not hit you emotionally. It almost feels confusing, like something is missing. But the more you look at it, the more you understand it. Nothing is there for decoration, everything there is there for a reason. And suddenly it all makes sense. Let's slow it down for a second because at this point most people skip. When they hear numbers, they feel like they are back in a maths class and they move on. But this car, you can't understand it without understanding how it thinks. The Ferrari F80 is not just powered by an engine. It is powered by conversions between systems. So there is a combustion engine, smaller than what Ferrari used to make. And I know that sounds wrong because Ferrari was always about big and loud engines. You know, those V12s and V8s. But there is a twist. This smaller engine works smart, not hard. It comes with electric motors, not just for efficiency, but for instant response. Think about it like this. All the Ferraris needed more time to build power, but this one, it gives it to you immediately. No waiting, no delay, no warning. And that changes everything because now the car doesn't react, it predicts. The system is constantly deciding where you should go. How much grip do you have? How much downforce is needed right now? And this is where it gets crazy. The car is doing calculations faster than you think. So for example, if you turn the wheel, before you even finish the movement, the car is already adjusting things like the suspension, power delivery, aerodynamics. This car literally changes how air moves around it in real time. All the Ferraris fought the road. but this one controls it. And here is something I find interesting. You as a driver, you are no longer the one in control. You are working with the car, or maybe the car is working around you. And that's where some people feel uncomfortable, because driving used to feel like a skill, but now it feels like a partnership with a machine. And depending on who you are, that's either amazing or a little bit scary. Ferrari didn't just build a car, they built a system, a smaller engine, combined with electric motors, working together like a Formula 1 machine. This is not about drama anymore, it's about efficiency meeting violence. And here's the crazy part, cars like this are becoming so fast that drivers cannot even use all the performance. At some point, you're not driving the car, but the car is managing you. This is where it gets real. Because this car is impressive, but it might not be laughable because something is missing. Not speed, not technology, but emotion. The sound is different, the feeling is different, the experience is calculated, and that is the trade-off. Okay, let's not pretend that this car is meant for most people, because this car is not even meant for most rich people. Ferrari does not just sell these cars, they choose who gets them. So when people talk about the price, that's not even the real barrier. Access is. And in my opinion, that exclusivity makes it special, but also takes away something, because best cars in history were the ones people dreamed about. This one feels untouchable. So what is the F80 really? It's not just a car, it's a statement. Ferrari is saying, we're not going backwards, even if it means losing what made people fall in love with in the first place. Now let's be honest, Ferrari is not alone anymore. There was a time when Ferrari was at the top and everyone else chased them, but not anymore, because now there's cars like the Bugatti Mistral, a machine built around pure power. Massive engines, insane speed. It doesn't care about anything, it is built to dominate. Then the McLaren W1. Lightweight, sharp, almost like a fighter jet on wheels. Everything about it is precision. And then maybe the craziest of them all, the Aston Martin Valkyrie. This car does not feel like road legal, it feels like a track car. Because most of its DNA are from an F1 car. So where does the Ferrari F80 sit? This is where Ferrari plays it smart. They don't try to beat everyone at one thing. They try to balance everything. Not the fastest like the Bugatti, not the lightest like the McLaren, and not the most extreme like the Valkyrie, but something else, the most complete, a car that can do everything. Speed, handling, technology, and presence. But here's the question nobody asks. Is being complete actually better? Because sometimes the most memorable cars are not balanced but extreme. The Valkyrie is unforgettable because it's insane. The Bugatti is unforgettable because it's exclusive. So what about the Ferrari F80? It might be the smartest car here, the most advanced, the most thought out, but will it be the one people remember? That's the gamble Ferrari is taking, and I respect it, because instead of chasing trends, they are trying to define the next era. If the Ferrari F40 was emotion, and the LaFerrari was transition, then the Ferrari F80 is the future. Not loud, not raw, not simple, just fast, precise, and unstoppable. And maybe that's the real story here, that this is the kind of Ferrari the world is becoming.